Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Russian Fishing 4, where you can see we are back on Mosquito Lake. I'm going to keep trying the advice or the approach that I was told about for trying to get up to level 11, that 600 F4, I believe it was, left, which is at level 11, or at the level up where you go from 10 to 11, depending on what type of fishing you were doing, you get a specific reward for it. If you are float fishing, you get a new telestick. If you're bottom fishing, I think it's I actually can't remember what the bottom fishing one was, but if you are spin fishing, you actually get a spinning kit, I believe. So the reason why I haven't picked up a new spinning gear or spinning tackle is because I don't want to feel like we're going to spend the money to get something just to get something even better or just the same as a reward from leveling up. So what I'm going to do is we'll just you know what? Actually, what we'll start with, because I haven't actually done it for a little while, is we'll grab the shovel out, just get a little bit of free bait if we can. Go have a meal, and then we'll see about how our gear is and where we want to go fishing today on Mosquito Lake. We'll probably use the float fishing and the bottom fishing in order to... Oh, happy hour bonus is activated. Okay, well, we'll take some worms. Yeah, so we can put that away. Let me just bring out a rod and then hide that again. There we go. Yeah, we're going to use the other two styles of fishing just to get our experience very close to the level up, and then I'll just try spin fishing and try and get that last little bit using that kind of tackle or hardware. If all goes well, I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but maybe next weekend. We just have to kind of see how the experience goes up as I go back to the... I guess kind of like our current tried and true fishing methods so far. But let me see, to check, okay, 3, is that the spinning rod or is that one of our floats? Yeah, I gotta give it a minute because it does freeze up. Okay, so that is our spinning one. This is our bottom one. Now we just have to give it a minute. Okay, so I might want to look at making more ground bait. So let me just see what I need to do that again. Feed, ground bait. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I'd use any additives or anything in there. I just need to find... I wonder if I should even just go up for the second level of ground bait when it comes to the basics. I don't think I can use the pearl barley yet. I think I can use the semolina. So you know what? We'll pick up one of those. And I should also check all of our skills too, because spin fishing, we are getting closer to being able to use spoons for spin fishing, so that's going to be pretty good. That'll open us up for a few more options, and we might get a little bit luckier when we get the better gear for it. And for ground bait, it is... yeah, just semolina and ground crackers right now. We have to be 15% to make anything else, and we're only at 1.2, so that's not going to be happening for a little while. But we'll just quickly toss that in, make it up, and then we can just stick that onto our bottom fishing rod, and hopefully it'll help us out a little bit for catching stuff. I don't know if I want to... You know what? I don't think I'm going to actually check the cafe orders. We are at pretty good amount of money. I do, again, want to try doing what we've been with the, the advice for trying to level up there. Actually, I probably went the wrong way because I might want to go... I kind of want to go back up around this area. It seemed like we were getting a nice variety of fish species there compared to the starting spot. But yeah, I'm just going to work with more float fishing, more bottom fishing, try to get those, get the experience closer and closer to level 11. Once I can get within a decent range of that... No, this is the road I need. Once I can get within a decent range of that, then I think we'll be good to spin fish the rest and be able to hopefully snag some nice upgrades without really needing to spend that much money. And then the silver I have saved up, we can use to further refine the gear. It is a little bit of... I'm not sure if it would be min-maxing, but it is a little bit of a way of at least trying to be efficient in getting the best of what I can get for what I'm using. I still haven't really done anything looked up research for hotspots on maps or that. I'm still taking it a lot of just trial and error and just seeing what happens as I do stupid stuff. I think that's... I mean, yeah, if you really want to, you could min-max and go full efficiency and try to get gear quicker. But truth be told, with doing a series like this, I think it's also nice just being able to take it at a leisurely pace. Yeah, I'll just toss that all the way out. Set you down. There we go. And I believe 2 is our... Okay, I'm going to change that to regular worms. Oh no. Yeah, that's our other float rod. Yeah, I'll just set those up, and... I mean, I could send out even another line if I wanted to. It might be stupid, but we'll see what happens. Ooh. Okay, so good news is our bottom rod is already seeing action. And yeah, we're just probably going to spend a lazy weekend like this, trying to farm the experience up, see if we can get close to it, and just how it goes. I did have some advice, just like, I think it was more because of how I am right now for spin fishing with having like the limited amount of lures and that I can work with. Okay, you are really jingling, but again, you're not like staying firm. Okay, you know what? Let me see about the float. This one. There we go. What do we got? Oh. Oh. That's what Happy Hour does. Activated once a day when logged into the game is valid for 1 actual hour spent in the game. Increased amount of experience points from caught fish and increases chance of advancing skills. Oh, that's interesting. So I wonder if that's something that's just been added recently, because I don't think we've had that before. And what have we got on this line? Oh, a shiny sleeper. Yeah, keep that. I don't want to toss this line too far out because it doesn't seem to have as much line to it as the other rods, but... Okay, you know what? This is definitely ready to be brought in. Oh boy. Yeah, whatever it is, definitely decided to go for the weeds. Come on out of there. Well, looks like just a perch. Let's lift her up and bring her in. Okay, keep that. I'm definitely going to need to keep a close eye on the bottom left. I mean, granted, it's not going to move up too quickly because we still have to get like 2,500 experience. But this is something, depending on how it goes, we could easily lose sight of, just like how the numbers keep slowly and steadily climbing. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just going to be kind of lazy weekend, try to get the experience up, take her back to Mosquito Lake where we've had the better luck with all this, and just see what happens eventually once we have the fish to turn in. I think the little break I've taken for the channel has helped me quite a bit. I feel a little bit more rested for stuff. I do have a little bit of a plan for how I want to handle things. I think I've talked about or mentioned how I'd like have a short series ongoing, a medium series ongoing, and a long series ongoing. How I know what length each series will be is kind of hard to say. I can understand and be able to keep a series short with it easy enough, but it's like, oh lord. Okay, that dipped pretty good. What do we got here? But when it comes to like trying to figure out the difference between a medium and a long series, I at least kind of know the episode numbers, or like series amount, I can kind of think of for having the two as they would be. Oh, just another perch. Kind of surprised these are the ones that are seeming to be the most common on... Ooh, kind of a chunky one. I kind of know the episode amounts. Like, I'd probably say short series would be 5 to 10 episodes for a series, 11 to 20 for medium, and then over 20 for a long series. It's probably something until I'm actually playing that game or start that series, I don't know how long it'll exactly be. There are certain small games I know I can probably only have as like the short ones that'll last the kind of the Tuesday, Thursday they have. Others might be longer that it is just a little hard to try to figure out where things would sit up until you kind of get hands-on with them. But I think I might go back to how I was doing it with the at least a video per day. I don't know if I will go back to 2 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have to see about that. Because, like, the funny thing is, with having started Inscription on the channel... Oh, you are eager to come in. With having started Inscription on the channel, there's been a rather steady and rapid, improvement for subscriber numbers. I'm actually really both surprised how well Inscription has been continually doing, as well as just see... Why is this all perch? Like, this is the raw that I thought wouldn't see them much at all. I'll toss that back out. Yeah, since starting Inscription, the subscriber numbers went up pretty steadily, and even the view amounts are really good for it, so I don't know if maybe my approach should be easing up on the amount I've been doing. I have to consider that too. Because, like, there is another small series I want to do and show off a bit on the channel that I got approached by the developer behind it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start... Maybe I will dial it back a little bit and just try one per day. Because maybe I've been putting out too much content, and that could be something where it's like, as nice as it is to have steady content going out like that, I can understand not everything's going to be watched, so maybe I should try a little bit of a healthier balance for the series. Okay, what do we got? No, there's a perch. Yeah, okay, let me toss that out, come back over this way. Yeah, you know what? The more I talk about it in, like, on video here, I think I do want to go back to just... Well, the weekends will probably stay as the 2 videos as they are, because I think it's really nice to have a wilderness weekend of the hunting and fishing together like that. So the weekend's not going to change at all. I think that's been okay to stay steady as it is. I think through the week, though, I will change it down to maybe 1 episode per day. I'll see how it goes. Inscription I'm probably going to keep as our big focus going forward, just because, again, it is doing really good. I also really do love playing the game. It really can suck you in, and it's one of the games that does get you thinking, as well as never knowing exactly what you're going to go up against with it, too. And then Tuesday, Thursdays, it will be I think if you guys are fans of Russian Fishing 4, you might be fans of the game that I'm going to be covering for a little bit there. The developer was very kind and reached out to me through an email to the channel, asking if I would check it out or I was interested in it. And we'll bring that forward and let you guys see it and try it out and see how it all goes. That'll actually probably be coming up this Tuesday, Thursday. Now I just gotta let these do as they are. Yeah, I'm just gonna tighten that a little bit more in case. Line's not slack, and neither of these are bobbing. How am I doing for fish so far? Okay, we've gotten 8 so far this episode. It's not a bad amount. And we are over 9,000 now. Yeah, the little happy hour bonus. I guess it's a little incentive to help, like, if you don't have a lot of time to be able to spend playing the game. It's almost like a little daily check-in boost. Hop in, even give the game just an hour time, and you'll get a little bit of an extra reward for doing so. Or it'll be a little bit easier for that first bit. I'm kind of tempted to actually try the spin fishing rod while we're waiting, just because, like, there's nothing happening right now. I might actually... You know what? I might pull these up, and then try going further down the shore. Maybe I did find, like, the edge of a little spot or something that we just were hitting pretty steady with what we cast out. Yeah, because, like, now... It's not even seeing anything really toying at the lines. So, you know, I'm going to bring those in. And as much as the game is a little more silent because I... Oh, there we go. The game's a little more silent because I turned off the effect and ambient sounds. I still think it's better for it just because of how... Again, the audio levels might be something to look at how they're mixed or their volume for playing in-game. Some of the frequencies are just really hard on the ears. Oh, another perch of all things. I don't know why they're so eager to be going after that. We'll put that away. And we'll bring this in. And let me move a little bit more down shore. Oh. Guess getting hit between the water and environment a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we'll try this little spot right here. Toss that out. Set you down and reel you in. There's a little jingle. Toss that out. Okay, can't quite set it. No, you know what? Actually, I gotta pull. Gotta try tossing that further out. There we go. And yeah, with it being a little more tight like this, I think I'll only work off the... Oh, see, I'm gonna have to bring this in. You can see the float's not even fully in the water. Okay, let me see. Let's try... maybe we'll just try 45. See how that goes for this spot. There we go. It's close to the surface, so maybe we'll see a bit of different fish going for it. I think according to Dangerflu, fleeks were one that generally go more for, like, shallower depths. Not that we're, again, specifically targeting anything. We're just trying to toss out, see what happens, and it just seems like using the general worms is the best way to get whatever is out there. But yeah, after we can get the hopeful spinning kit for level 11, and we can hopefully unlock being able to use spoons for fishing as well, we'll hopefully see a little bit of an increase for activity from that. And then we'll try and see if we can maybe reach up to level 12, because that's when we have, I think it's 2 more maps open up. I know it's at least 1 more is unlocked that you can go to, but I think the comments from 600 F4 were that you get 2 that are opened up now. I don't know if you do need to spend silver to travel to them, or at level 12 you just have them free to travel to like the other ones. I know if you go and check the map choices, you do see that there are ones that have certain things like travel fee to them. Well, yeah, we'll just, again, we've kind of got our goals in mind for what we got to go to. It's just slowly going about and letting it all happen. I don't know if we'll be able to hit 10,000 experience this episode, but hopefully with the next one we will. It all depends on how quickly the fish want to strike what we toss out. A little bit of activity. We just need something a little more definitive to go on. Yeah, see, this one's being a bit tricky. There is a little, like, tug of it, but... Okay, I'm gonna try now. There we go. Oh, actually, that's, Crucian? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Take that. Now, if I wanted to boost our experience gains a little bit more, I think I could get a little bit of a bonus if I actually toss the fish back. And I think that's kind of the option. You can either fish and keep the fish in order to sell to get a bit of silver, or you can catch and release and get more experience. I think, though, because we do want to save silver to be purchasing gear, upgrades, other stuff, it would be smarter to work off of just keeping everything we catch. Yeah, there we go. You were pulling it along. Oh, at least we seem to be in a good spot for a few Crucians. Now set that back down, and we'll just keep waiting. I'm a little surprised we haven't had any activity on the other rod yet. Like, not even a little jingle of the bells. Although I'm thinking, once this last bit of ground bait is gone from it, because I think we've got 1 portion left on there, we'll be able to switch over to the semolina, and we'll see if that changes what we've seen for activity on it. Yeah, we just got to give it a little bit of time, and I'll just give it a couple more minutes or so. I think I found an okay length for the Russian Fishing 4 videos. I think between the 20 to 30 minutes works rather well. It's not too long, not too short, and does give us enough time to, like, try to get a decent amount to fish. Okay, a lot of bouncing and playing, but we kind of want you to take it and go right down. Oh, shoot. I thought maybe that was a good hit, but I guess it was still just kind of playing around and jerking it a bit. Okay, well, we'll toss back out and just keep waiting. Probably keep working slowly down the bank as well. Oh, there we finally go. Nothing definitive yet, but hopefully that'll change in a little bit of time. It doesn't look like the line's slack. There is still some jingling, but nothing like the rod's end dip down. Nope. Okay. We'll bring this in. Yeah, there's definitively something here. Okay, common roach. We'll put this away, and because the line is slack here, I think we've got something like a rough on the other end. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we might even use this as the last fish for the episode too, because this... it'll bring us pretty close to 10,000, and then again, once I can get like to... say 10,500, I want to try being careful with the amount. Yeah, we'll keep. I want to be careful with how close we get to the 11,000 we need. As I don't want to go too close to the edge and accidentally slip us over, because this is the only chance we're going to get for, like, this spinning kit, perhaps. But what we'll do is we'll end this first episode of Russian Fishing 4 here, and then next episode just see about if we can sort of... I was going to say exploit our way to what we want, but I mean, it is technically just how it is given, so depending on what style you use, it will reward that. Efficient. We're going to try and be most efficient with it. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you shoot in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.